Have you ever been in a room that's just buzzing with people, maybe even your friends? There's laughter, conversation, and yet you feel completely and totally alone. If that sounds even a little bit familiar, you're in exactly the right place. We're going to dive into why that happens and what it really means to feel lonely when you're not even alone.
And this, right here, this is the heart of it, isn't it? The kind of loneliness we're talking about today, it's not about an empty room. It's about a lack of real connection. It's that deep, hollow feeling you get when people are looking right at you, but you feel completely invisible.
I mean, just picture it. You're out at a restaurant, maybe, surrounded by people you really care about. The energy is great. Everything on the surface looks perfect. It should feel warm, right? Like you belong.
And you're playing your part so well. You're nodding, you're listening, someone tells a joke and you laugh right on cue. You're participating. You are, for all intents and purposes, present. But are you really?
You know the flow of the conversation. You know exactly when to chime in with a supportive comment, when to ask a question. On the outside, you look like the perfect friend. And then, in that little pause between the laughs, this question just bubbles up. Behind that smile, behind all the perfect responses, is the real you even sitting at that table? Or is it just a version of you that you've gotten really, really good at playing?
So this is such a crucial distinction to make. Physical isolation, that's simple. It just means no one's around. But what we're digging into here is emotional loneliness. And that's all about feeling unseen, even if you're the life of the party. One is about physical space, the other is about being truly understood. So how in the world do we get here? Well, a lot of the time, it starts with a performance. We learn to build these invisible walls by playing a character, hoping that if people like the character, maybe we'll feel like we belong, even if our true self stays hidden away.
And I'm willing to bet one of these probably feels pretty familiar to you. Are you always the listener, the one everyone unloads their problems on? Or maybe you're the strong one, the rock that everyone else leans on. Or hey, maybe you're the easygoing one, always up for anything, never making a fuss. They're great roles, but they can turn into cages.
And look, we play these parts for a reason. It works. People love that version of us. They see you as supportive or fun or dependable. They know your personality, or at least the personality you're showing them.
But what about everything else? What's going on behind the scenes? They don't know about your own anxieties. They don't see your doubts. They don't hear the thoughts you keep to yourself because you don't want to rock the boat. The most human parts of you, they never make it on stage.
And this just nails the whole trap, doesn't it? Every single time we soften our edges or silence a real opinion just to fit in, we're trading a shot at real, genuine connection for just a moment of approval. It stops being a relationship and it starts being a performance.
But that performance, man, it comes with a cost. Getting people to like you might feel good for a minute, but that core feeling of being liked but not actually known, well, that just makes the loneliness even deeper.
In fact, it actually does the opposite. It's a strange paradox. The better your performance, the more people fall in love with the mask, and the more isolated your true self feels hiding behind it. You're left with this quiet fear that if they ever saw the real you, they wouldn't like what they see.
I think this is the perfect way to describe it. Present, but not revealed. Your body's there, you're taking up space in the room, but the real you, your thoughts, your feelings, your essence is completely hidden. It's like being a ghost at your own party.
Okay, so how do we start to change this story? Well, the good news is, it's not about some big, dramatic, tear-down-the-walls moment. The path to actually being known is so much quieter, and it all starts with taking one small risk.
Look how gentle these steps are. This is not about sharing your deepest, darkest secrets on day one. It's just about cracking the door open just a tiny bit. So instead of only being the listener, maybe you reveal one small doubt of your own. Instead of just agreeing to keep things easygoing, maybe you share one real, honest thought. You just let someone see a tiny little crack in that strong facade.
Because this is the truth of it right here. You can't truly connect with a mask. You can only connect with what's real. Being known isn't the terrifying consequence of being vulnerable, it's the entire point. It's the only real antidote to that loneliness you feel in a crowd.
So I'll just leave you with this question to carry with you. This isn't about some massive personality overhaul. It's about one moment with one person you trust. What is one small, true thing you can share, not as a performance, but as a quiet invitation for someone to finally truly see you?